And here we are in Minecraft 1.14, the newest update. We have new textures, and I love them already. They look amazing. We have new things we can craft. We can now craft stairs and slabs for things like granite, diorite, andesite, stuff like that. We now have different types of furnaces. The blast furnace used for ores, the smoker used for food. TNT now picks up every single block it blows up, whereas before it would only do about half. We have lanterns, we have the composter, we have lots more stuff. Yep, there's diorite stairs, something we could never get in the game before. Stone cutter, very useful item. So instead of this episode we making this look pretty, like I said we would do, excuse me, instead of doing that, we are going to go to the surface and update everything. So all of everything, we're just gonna go building to building and update them all. And to start things off, we should probably work on this. And it looks a lot different thanks to the new textures. But that doesn't mean we can't change some of the stuff. These I would like to change to blast furnaces because they look better in my opinion. Now I have no idea how to craft this stuff, so if I could find it here. Or you know what, we can just go in here. It does not look like we have it. We did not. Luckily, Google did. And there we go. And I decided that we're going to have two furnaces, one smoker, and one blast furnace, just to even things up a bit. Now the smoker cooks food twice as fast as a furnace, and the blast furnace cooks ores twice as fast as a furnace. I got to put the torches back up in here. Perfect. And there was one on the opposite side, right there. Perfect. So that's done. I wonder, the fish is still in there. That's so cool. Alright, so this room is now completed. This room looks a lot different, but I really don't think there's anything else we need. But this room up here still needs the maps. Oh, and I wanted to flip these around so that we could not see the redstone blocks. Alright, there we go. Now it's just the redstone lamps up here, which have gotten a tint of green in them, which I rather like. Now we go up here, and this feels a lot more open with the new glass texture. You can actually see through it a lot better. And this we can finally fix. Finally, no more headache with this. This can be fixed. Alright, we're back, and we have campfire, which does not light stuff on fire. Which is a good thing, because we have problems with things lighting stuff on fire. Now, if we just drop down here, we can pillar this up. Oh, we can't go another thing higher, but get up to here. and put down our campfires. They create a lot of smoke, but whatever. So I think we'll just block it off and put the torches back up here. And now this thing is finally done with the fire. All we need to do... Oh, hello. Where'd you come from? What'd you open my front doors for? What are you? We're a butcher, huh? Rabbit stew. Pork chops, huh? Did you come all the way from that village? I wonder if they don't consider that village a village anymore because it no longer has a bell. And stop opening my doors. Get out of here. Useless butcher. Whatever. Alright. Like I was saying, we need cobblestone in here. Some of this. And we can put the gear on the other side, finally. If we remember how to make this thing go. It's a 8x8 circle gearified. Alright, so I'm going to do that. Well, here's one side. And then if we travel on over to this side, we got the same thing going on. It's kind of hard to see, but just take down my scaffolding. And then we can get on with some other things that I would like to do. I think that's all my scaffolding bits. So the next thing up is making this pier, but first I want to see how the lighthouse looks in the night. Of course my scaffolding's still up there. But, I wonder if there's like some, like if a trapdoor stops smoke. I wonder if that's possible to do because I don't like the looks of the smoke. And would this guy stop opening my doors? Where is he? Where is that? He's like somewhere around here. Back here? Wonder if he opened this door and just walked down. Can they climb ladders now? Doesn't look like it. Oh well. He's somewhere in here. Alright. Let's take this down. And then put up this. Now, I know that a solid block will stop it. But I wonder if grab a crafting. Actually, we have some trapdoors right here. Just kabamo. Did that work? Does that work? No, it travels through. Drat. Grab all that stuff. Okay. How about half slabs? Do they... Get rid of the book. Do they do it? Nope. Looks like just full blocks, so I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Well, I am happy that that's going to drive me nuts, but I am happy that we can finally get this working. There we go. Fixed. Now, what else do we need to do? We need to do that pier, and I just love all these new textures. They're just wonderful. So we need to do that pier, and I want, oh, I have no idea why I did that. I want to use a lantern on like a fence post to create a little overhang. So I'm gonna get to work on that, and I'll be back. And bam, there we are. Little itty bitty pier, and I even put a barrel here, so if I ever fish here, I can just throw extra items that I don't need in here. We'll throw some seeds and some sticks in there. We'll just see when we come back and check in here if we ever come back and look in that barrel, we'll find some stuff. Alright, let's take this boat, and we can now dock right next to our pier. And we have our little light source that makes it, if we get up our F3 screen here, this is all unspawnable because it's all trapdoors and slabs here. But this will also make up to like yeah, right around here, mob spawn proof. So in this little circle right here, no mobs can spawn, which is kind of cool. And that also means it will be casting light there, and it looks like a little lamp post, which I think is pretty cool. So that's the pier area, and I think I figured out why this butcher came here. See, he walked over from that village because they have no work sites over there, and he made his acquaintance with the smoker, and that's why we have this butcher here. At least that's what I think. We should probably, if then he is considering this his home, we should probably give him a bed down here. I mean, you know, just pop up here, grab this bed, and if we throw it down here at night, he should come in and sleep, which, I mean, is pretty cool. There we are. That just sort of moves out of the way for the bed. Whatever. Alright, maybe he'll come in and sleep. I don't know. Well, if he's not going to, I am. And then we can go, because this place right here is pretty well fixed up. Got the gear on both sides finally. We finally figured out a way to keep that fire in there. Just gonna plant the tree here, just in case we run out of wood. So yeah, that building is now complete. It's finished. So next up, we're going to be doing this place, and what we need to do here is deal with that. This problem right here, where the eggs are just everywhere. Just absolutely everywhere. We need to sort them out and either destroy them or something like that. And why did that break it? I thought that would break it, because I think I figured out how this thing works. So this signal is 1, but then it gets turned into 15. So that means 15, 14, 13 into here, which turns it off. But then this turns off, which turns off this. And then that, it keeps on firing? I believe that's how it works. Point is, it works. And it works well. And we need to stop it from working so well, just by getting rid of all the eggs. So for right now, probably just, I don't know, how can we sort the eggs out of here without like maybe we could dig down a level and like have a ladder here that goes down into a sorting room where like we have bulk storage for thousands of eggs. That'd be kind of cool. I'll get to work on that, and I'll be right back once I figure some stuff out. Alright, so I dug out this hole, put the ladder right here. I think it fits nicely right there. And come down here. This is what I want down here. These barrels. It looks super cool, but actually, just this is another one of those circuits that if you put items into here, it just dumps them all out, which is great because this is going to dump into a water stream. The water stream is going to carry it over here. We're going to have to dig this out a little bit more, but basically it's going to put it into hoppers that are going to go into here, then come through here and put it down into here. And I'm going to sort it. So the first two, or first four here, are going to be all eggs. Then that's going to be chicken, and that's going to be feathers. And then if we wanted to, we could put item frames here, and then put the corresponding items in there. But I don't have any iron, so what we're going to do is I'm going to go on a 1 hour, I'm going to go mining for 1 hour. Alright, so we're back, and we got a reasonable amount of items here. While we were waiting for this to smelt, I'm just going to buy this suspicious stew here. Or no, it's rabbit stew. And try and level this guy up. Okay, well, I just got back down here, and I realized the mistake I made. This is a dispenser, not a dropper. We need to fix that, because otherwise we're going to get a lot of these guys walking around. I believe we just need some cobblestone, which we don't have. No, wait, there's some. Dropper. There we are. There we go. Now it won't spit out the eggs and allow them to hatch. So let's get started on this, and I'll be right back. Alright, and then we just put this here, offhand the bucket, or offhand the ground, bucket block. Perfect. And that will be our overflow thing, because if we get up here, any items that flow past and they go past all these hoppers, because all the hoppers are full, they'll fly in there and get burnt up, and we won't have giant amount of lag if this thing doesn't have enough storage. So I just had to pop into the nether to get that, though. So all we gotta do is make sure this back area is well lit. Then we're going to make this look nice, and then we'll be all done down here. So I'm gonna get to it. Alright, it's finished. So we come down here, and there we are. All of our chicken items will appear in here. Those two kind of fill up at the same time, and then I'm assuming these. And this door is just the coolest thing ever. I just love that. But yeah, so it's all working really well. We got the lanterns up in the corners, and then we have the smokers down here, which cook food twice as fast as anything else, so that's cool. And I like how this room looks, and it works well. We just have to as whenever we need food, we just go down there and we'll be good. Now, the next thing I'd like to do in this area is replace the trapdoors. Like I said before, I prefer the acacia. I hate it when I do that. I really, really hate it when I do that. See? I just think it looks better. Now, how I'm going to replace that one, I have no idea, but I'm going to get to it, and there we go. All finished. It's all orange and looking a lot better. And I also filled in these holes that were made. Once the grass grows back, they'll look a lot better. Now, one thing that I figured out while doing this that is super weird, and I don't know if this is a glitch or not, but that. So, like, if you're standing here and you flip down the trapdoor, you get pushed beneath it, which is super weird. And I need to replace that glass, but I was able to get those. But, so yeah, got the critters filled in, switched it out with orange, and now we can move on to the roof as soon as I fix up that glass. Now, up here, wow, this looks a lot different. I mean, different better, but different. And the view from up here is great. Loving all these new colors. You can even see our little dock right there. Alright, so in here we're using that, but I want to switch it out with campfires, so I'm gonna go do that. Alright, welcome back. So I have been collecting hay bales because for whatever reason hay bales make the smoke go a lot higher up, and also this is fun to do. Get up here, and then I love this new crawl thing. Then we can just grab one of our campfires and bam, just like that. And then we can flip these all up and we'll fall through them. So they work pretty good as a type of scaffolding. And we actually took the top of the smokestack down by a bit because I thought in the last episode that it was too tall. I didn't like it being that high up. So now, as soon as we get enough hay bales, we can finish this up. We need 4 more, and this little thing right here, the composter, is the coolest thing ever. You just take whatever you don't need, and you stick it in there, and then you get bone meal. So you just hold right click, and then you take the bone meal and you grow some stuff with it. Then you punch that stuff, put the seeds back, and then throw the excess in here. It works perfectly. Well, we have 5 wheat, so I'm going to continue doing this, collecting wheat and bone mealing it and then putting it up in there. And I will be back once this smokestack is finished off. Okay, well, I was just sort of doing my thing and I came around the corner and we have a wandering trader. I guess that's all he sells. I do want the Nautilus shells. Hold it right there. No, no, what the? Okay, I guess he runs around a lot. I'm gonna quick grab those emeralds and... Uh-oh. Where'd he go? I hear him. There he is. Okay. Give me some of them novelist shells. Thank you. Well, I've never seen this guy before. Well, okay. I got some novelist shells. So, $2 shells closer to getting a conduit, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna go back to farming my wheat, and I'll be back. Well, and there we go. We have enough to make our last hay bale. Just get in here, do our jumpy thing. Do that. Open up this. Alright, and then we can put in just pop that out for right now. Put in those. Flip down this, flip up those. Want to make sure we stay crouching. There we are. And then if we come up to the top here, should be able to see that all of this smoke is working perfectly. Also, I moved the composter in here. And lots of stuff do it, including kelp, which is surprising because kelp's really easy to get. Just jump off here. Oh. Yoink. Why now? I guess he's... Oh, that's a bad glitch. The llamas... Oh, there was a zombie over here and they got away from him. Wonder, can I give them back to him somehow? Like... Maybe if they get really close to him? Can I ride them? There's some bone meal here. I wonder if I can tame these. I can. And there's some weird music to go with it. Well, I guess both the llamas are mine now. That's weird. Whoa. Where did he... That is weird. I'm gonna take my leads and just leave this guy alone. He just doesn't seem right in the head. Just gonna... Yeah. Okay. But, yeah, so that looks a whole lot better than what we had before. And, lowering the smokestack definitely helped out. Unfortunately, that's all the time I have left for today. Hope you enjoyed. This has been the Inventor, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Wish this guy would stop opening my doors and leaving them open. Stop it.